Okay, so I'm into the injector pump on the 1979 pre-letter Ford 555. So this guy is a Lucas CAV 3233651. Looks like the serial number is 21291SD. And I don't know much about this at all. I know that this is the excess fuel line. Fuel goes in here. You got 1, 2, and then 3 for straight to the injectors on these hard lines. And then there's the throttle on top and the fuel shut off. So this guy was leaking from, I think this one and the one on the back from these hard lines. So not sure how to go about fixing that. I did crank them up, but I didn't want to do them any tighter. I'm not sure if I can just clean these up, put them back on, or if these just need to be replaced like anything else over time. So let me know what you guys think about that. There's the injectors. So this one is a Delphi, and these two just say made in England on them, and they got a funny symbol. Now there's too much corrosion on here to be able to really read what's going on. There's England there, but I was able to get some numbers off here. I don't know if anyone can make heads or tails any of this. It's probably missing a few letters. Like I said, it's pretty corroded. It's got kind of a, looks like a dude in a boat on here, and it says made in England. So they're probably stock, and then this one was swapped out. This number's fairly clear on here. Again, could be missing a number, and then it says LBM Delphi. So I talked to a guy about this injector pump. He can have a look at it and fix the seals and just look through it. And these injectors, I'm assuming it's all stock, but here's the kicker. This 79 Ford has had a API turbo added to it. Now I know a lot of times when you add a turbo, you dial up the fuel. Some guys change nozzles in the injectors, and the sky's the limit when you're boosting your engine. Now the guy said that turning this back to stock, making sure these are all stock specifications, and leaving the turbo is not a bad thing. Says it'll add a little bit of boost, get you a little bit more power, and that's fine. But I want this thing to last. I don't want to screw around with it. I don't want it to break down anymore. So maybe removing it's the best bet. It's a stock stock exhaust with the pipe there, and then I could just cut that pipe off and weld it on straight. Go back to the stock configuration, cap off these oil lines where it's cooling, and I'd have to get some more hoses, I guess, stock hoses, because obviously this has all been rerouted to accommodate that turbo. It's about 6 inches in diameter, says Roto Master on it there, you can see. And then the actual, that's the cold side, the compressor, so the turbo is about 5 inches. So I'm not sure if that's big, small, normal. If anyone else does this or knows what I should be doing with it, please let me know. And then I've got the torque converter off as well. So this thing's welded, it's not bolted together. I had a guy that was interested in taking it apart, changing the seals and bearings, but this being welded, not sure if this is something I need to be getting into or not. It was operating correctly as far as I know before it came apart, but I don't want to take it apart again. So if there's a way to service this or at least check it, that would be fantastic. Other than that, I got the radiator back, got it record, $700 Canadian, but the same cost as having a new one bought, but at least this one is all factory, other than these new fins that are apparently slightly more efficient with the oil cooler in. Record, painted, done. So there you go. Let me know what you think I should do. Keep the turbo, get rid of it. What I should be doing with the torque converter, injectors and pump. Any tips, much appreciated. Thanks a lot. Cheers.